Hi, my name is Jaylena and this is my 1998 Ford Chinook RV that I bought last year and have done a full renovation. I have a pre-renovation tour if you want to check that out. I'll link it somewhere in this video. And now that it's fully renovated, I wanted to give you an updated tour of the entire renovation. So this is a V10 engine. It's the premier model of the Chinook RVs. We have all-terrain KO2 tires. I took out the original heater and put in a Propex temperature controlled heater, so I wound up just taking all of the exhaust holes out and patching those up. We have the awning on top, and then back here we have the generator here, and then this is the vent for the refrigerator, but I updated the refrigerator to a new Rec Pro 12 volt refrigerator, so I don't need this. So I just replaced the door and I insulated behind it and sealed it off. So on the bottom we have storage. I keep the sewage storage underneath there, and the house batteries also used to live underneath here. I upgraded to lithium batteries, so I moved the house batteries into the actual house area so that they stay temperature controlled. And I also updated the hot water heater to an instant Rec Pro hot water heater. I do have a discount code for Rec Pro. It's Leave Her Wild if you want to use that at checkout. I do get a little bit of kickback. I used a lot of Rec Pro in this build, so you'll hear me talk about them a lot. Moving on down here, we have the water intake and the water fill, and each of these doors do lock. This is the shore power, and then our gas fueling, and then this is the shower hose. Moving on to the back over here, we have extra storage. We have our spare tire, and then I redid the entire back bumper area. I put new grip tape down, as well as sanded it and treated it with POR 15 in white for the actual frame. And then we also have a ladder that takes you to the top of the Chinook, where I have the AC, a max air fan, a Rec Pro fan, and two large rich solar panels. So that's it for the outside. Let's move inside. So before we move inside, I wanted to take a moment and talk about today's sponsor, Waggle. So aside from the pet monitor and the mini cam, you also have access to a vet chat and emergency fund. For the vet chat, you just open your app and you have the opportunity to chat with a vet and customize your pet profiles. It's super easy to sign up for the emergency fund via the app. So not only do you have your emergency fund, but you can also chat with a real vet. And for me, traveling with two cats, having peace of mind is so important to me in all aspects, including my fur babies. So having the emergency fund and being able to chat with a vet whenever I need to definitely gives me that peace of mind that I am looking for. My cat Halo recently lost some teeth, and I had to chat with a vet about whether or not that was a serious issue, and it turns out it's not a serious issue, and it's actually pretty common for cats who like to hunt outside, which made me feel a whole lot better about the whole situation. The pet monitor allows me to keep track of the temperature when I'm not in the van, and the Waggle Cam Mini allows me to keep a physical eye on the van and my pets when I'm not physically in the van. And even more so, I was recently out of town for about 3 weeks, and I was able to keep an eye on the Chinook while not being here. My cats were not inside the van, they were being taken care of, but the van itself was riding solo for 3 weeks, and I was able to make sure that nothing was happening and keep an eye on it and feel that safety and that peace of mind that I really like to have when it comes to van life. If you have pets on the road, I highly recommend having Waggle. From my personal experience, I really love it. Like I said many times, I love having the peace of mind and not having to worry about it. If you'd like more information and would like to check out everything for yourself, I'll leave all the links in the description, and I also have some discount codes for you guys, and those will be linked in the description as well. So don't forget to head down to the description and check all that stuff out, and don't forget to use my discount code at checkout. And once again, thank you Waggle for sponsoring today's video and helping me keep my fur babies safe on the road. Let's get back to the tour. So right here I have shoe storage because we don't wear shoes in the house, and then up here we have a real big closet. I redid all of it. Used to be old carpet, and I redid it with new fresh fabric. So I did try and do wallpaper on one of the walls. It didn't work out, but I was able to use a little bit on the back door here, and I also did real tile, penny tile and turquoise at the steps here. And then we also have life-proof flooring throughout, which I highly recommend. Love it. It's the best flooring and it's super easy to use. On this side, we have our wet bath. So we have an RV toilet and you can shower. We have a sink in here and a fan, and then these lights are automatic. So if it's dark outside and you are in there, they'll turn on, or you can just turn them on and off. Those are USB rechargeable LED light strips. Moving on to all the kitchen stuff. This is a large Rec Pro fridge freezer combo. It has this really cool door lock, so nothing's gonna fall out. It's a pretty decent size. We have storage on top and storage on the bottom. It has a microwave. We have a 2-burner Flame King stove, and then lots of storage underneath. And these are real cedar live edge countertops, and all of the wood in here on the walls is also cedar tongue and groove. Again, I used real tile on the walls here, and then I added these LED lights above here, and I obviously took out the original stove that was in here. On this side, we have a huge deep sink and faucet, and all of the windows open with bug nets. And then I again have a light here. Shelving storage. The electrical is underneath the sink. It was built that way, don't come at me. And then there is the trash and more storage. We have the switch for our water pump. And then of course we have our overhead storage here. So this is a Tosat AC heater combo. This only runs off of shore power or the generator, and the AC works great. The heater, the heat kind of stays up there, so I really liked having the Propex heater as well. So this was originally a dinette situation, but I wanted to have as much room as possible, so I took the back dinette seat out and essentially extended the kitchen counter and took that dinette seat and just put it right up against the back wall and butted it up against this dinette seat. Now, I took out the original ones, and this is custom built, and these are Rec Pro cushions. This is a Rec Pro table with a Lagoon mount from Rec Pro as well, and this is removable, so you can move this completely out of the way if you want to, or you can just leave it here and put it wherever you're sitting. On this side, this is a jackknife bed couch combo. The middle comes down and you have drink holders, and then this bed is actually pulls out really easy, and you have almost a full-size bed. The house batteries are underneath the couch. I have two 140 amp hour batteries. We have a 20-gallon water tank and a brand new Seaflow water pump, and I redid all of the plumbing pipes with PEX piping. And then overhead storage, tons of storage with magnetic locks on both sides. And of course we have new light fixtures all the way around, and they are all from Rec Pro as well. So I have two solar panels, slim solar panels on the roof. In total I have 260 watts of solar power, and this is the Rich Solar MPPT charge controller, so I can monitor all of that, my usage, what's coming in, what's going out. I have accent walls here. This is cedar tongue and groove, and I wanted to be able to hang stuff versus having the old radio and the old TV. I left all the connections in case I ever changed my mind, but that's what it is. And then that leaves me with a ton of storage space on top of the cab area. I did redo all of the fabric. I took it from a navy blue to a tan, and on the side accents here and in the back I have authentic Pendleton fabric that replaced the old blue carpet, or the old blue fabric that was up there. And of course I replaced this old fan with a new Max Air fan. So I did go over all of this in my last tour video, and honestly not much has changed, but I'm still going to give you guys all the information in case you didn't watch that video. So this is just the cab area. I have a backup camera here, stereo, auxiliary cord so I can connect to my phone. And we got our AC heater. Basically, it's pretty basic. We have this nice, I really liked the wood accents up here. That's one of the things that sold me on this rig. And this cute little compass, that came with it as well. Very vintage, and I thought I would keep that as well. And so it's just, this is the blue color that was in here before. Seat covers, that's pretty much it. Nothing special, just a normal Ford van front end. So there you have it. That is the updated tour of the fully renovated Chinook RV. Obviously it's empty. I haven't moved in yet. I already showed that to you guys on the channel, but I definitely wanted to get this tour out to you. It's just taken me a little longer than I anticipated. Again, if you'd like to see the first tour, I will link that after this video finishes. And I also have a full time lapse of the build start to finish if you want to watch that as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If this is the first time you've ever crossed my channel, I'm glad you're here, and it'd make me so happy if you could subscribe and follow along on all of our adventures, and I will see you guys on the next video.